Good evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the Grants Advisory Commission of the City of Roseville. I'm Ellison Carroll, Vice Chair of the Commission, and calling the meeting to order, we'll go ahead and have roll call.
Commissioner Reed,
Here.
Vice Chair Carroll,
Here.
Commissioner Flynn,
Here.
Commissioner Haywood,
Here.
Commissioner Perez,
Here.
Commissioner Brashear.
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you. So before we proceed, I just wanted to make two notes. Tonight we have a new commissioner joining us, Vanessa Reed, and we'd like to welcome her to the commission. And if you'd like to give a quick introduction, we would love to hear more about you.
So my name's Vanessa Reed, and this is my first day here. I already feel welcomed. I'm a proud Roseville resident. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and I'm involved in my community through Toastmasters and leadership opportunities, and I'm passionate about funding and grants, and I'm excited to be here and helping make a difference.
Thank you, and we're excited to have you here. First of many meetings. So welcome. And then I also wanted to just take a note to say Commissioner Robert Liz has moved off the commission, but wanted to thank you very much for your service, and you'll be seeing him as he helps hand out the checks. Okay, if you would all join me, we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. So this is the time for public comments in our meeting. We have public comment time at every meeting, and it's for things that are not already on the agenda. So if anyone has any public comments, they can come to the podium. It's a little bit different. We've been having meetings on Zoom for so long. But if you do have any public comments, please feel free to step up, state your name, and your comments.
Well, she has seniority, but we thought we'd come back. The microphone. Oh,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
there's a voice of experience in the back of the room. Former mayor and city council member Richard Rakucci, who started his service in this community in 1974, if I remember correctly. And former mayor and city council member Pauline Rakucci, and I'm your vice mayor, Bruce Hauderschelt. Welcome. This is a terrific committee because I think personally, and you will correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Of course.
That this exemplifies what Roseville is all about, that giving spirit. So thank you all for the work you do. I've known several of you for many years, and I know you wrestle long and hard over the decisions that you make, and you make them with integrity. So thank you. And
Just a comment, thank you for what you do. It's not easy to you think when you have some money that it's easy to give it away. It's hard, very hard. You know that. I'm very thankful that we've had the ability to sell the Roseville Hospital in the beginning and use the interest. And then also we've had other organizations, our City Reach and the Roseville Auto Mall and many and others helped to add more money. And so, what makes me happy is look at this list. It's all you people here, and I'm just going to sit in the back with Bruce and just watch this because this, as you said, this is Roseville and something that we can do that's very special.
you know, I was remiss in saying our mayor would be here, but she's taken a well-deserved mental health break with family, and you know. So thank you very much for what you do.
Yeah.
Are there any other public comments? All right, seeing none further. Oh, I'm sorry.
I have to grab the microphone one more time. Thank you, everyone. I am now, I suppose, former Commissioner Robert Liss. After my 4-year term, I would just like to say that this commission is in very, very good hands. It is hard for me to overstate how much respect and admiration I have for my fellow commissioners and the job that they do and the job that they've done since I've been on this commission, both present and the commissioners that have come before us. This is a very rewarding commission. It is also can be very difficult. So the thrill of getting everything done and the money, and this is the thrilling night for sure. Also, there's a lot of hard work, and we had some extra things to do the last few years to sort of reboot our process and look at a few things, sharpen some stuff up. And I think there was a job well done. So I very much appreciate absolutely staff as well. Without you folks, I don't know what we would do. You're so indispensable to us, helping us make these decisions. And so thank you. You have my deepest appreciation as well. And to new Commissioner Reed, you are in very good hands with your fellow commissioners, and I know you're going to enjoy this a whole bunch. And thank you very much, everybody.
Okay, make sure that I'm not missing anyone else then. All right, we'll close public comment. The next item on the agenda are the minutes, and they are attached. I don't know if the commissioners who attended the last meeting have had a chance to read through and if there are any comments, questions, or corrections. Did have on the third motion for approval of the grants, I actually was a nay.
Oh.
So
Which one now?
the third one. But other than that, everything looked good to me. It's under 5.2, motion 3. And that was where we had the redistribution of the extra amount.
Oh.
If there aren't any other questions or comments, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes as noted.
So approve with conditions?
Sure.
I move that we approve with the conditions mentioned.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay.
Who was second?
Commissioner Press.
So Commissioner Flynn has moved to accept the minutes with, as already with the conditions noted. And Commissioner Perez has seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. The motion carries. All right, our next item is presentations, reviews, and action items. And we do have one order of business before we get to the check presentations. And we're needing to determine a first meeting date for next year's cycle. I guess it's this year's cycle. So we normally meet the second Tuesday of the month. So I don't know if August works for people or if we want to talk about another.
The second Tuesday of the month of August is the Boards and Commissions dinner.
Yeah, so that probably wouldn't be the best night to meet. So would we want to just move to September? Does that work for people? Thank you for bringing that up. Does September work? And I don't know if we have our calendars and we know the actual
I
date.
believe it's September 14th, but I might be wrong. I was just looking at my calendar recently, so that's why I know the dates. In preparation for the meeting.
Yes, I show it as September 14th as well.
So we would need a motion for meeting on, or that would be a regular meeting, and we don't have to say that we're canceling a meeting, so is there any action that we need to take on this?
I think it's just an administrative matter.
Right.
Okay.
We'll set that.
All right, so our first meeting will be September 14th. Well, this is, I guess, our first meeting, but we're kind of closing out last cycle. And then we will not be meeting in August, but the same night as the Board and Commission dinner, and you should have received invitations for that. Okay, our next order of business is the check presentations, and I don't know if staff wanted to describe the process.
Yes, just really quick. So yes, next we're going to be handing out the grant checks. Each commissioner has a few checks in their hands. They're going to walk down to the podium and stand next to it and read out the recipients. And once you receive your check, you are free to go, obviously. There is a photo backdrop in the lobby, so feel free to take as many photos as you like. And yeah, then we'll go ahead and get started. And we're going to start with Commissioner Liss. Well, Ex-Commissioner Liss.
Former.
Commissioner Bashir?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Go right ahead. You did again.
Okay, so the first check to present would be Blue Line Arts for the Arts Center refurbishment.
Why can't we hear it? Because she's very quiet.
Did you want us to state the amount too?
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for $12,627.
Become the PIO tonight. We're used to taking pictures, right?
Send all the photos to me.
How does this work?
He's not going to take a picture of everything.
Be our next mayor, too.
He is.
That's so little. Let's do portraits. We don't need emails from all of you.
Thank you.
Second check to present would be to the Placer Food Bank to help with the COVID disaster hunger relief for $37,954.
They have to see faces. $5 charge.
You too.
And the next check would be to the Pedal Connection for Grow and Row for the Pedal Connection, and the funding approved is $10,000. Thank you.
So, are you next?
Oh, but
I know, we were trying to get this one gentleman out
to go
sooner.
All right. Good evening. Our next grant recipient is the Placer Independent Resource Services for their Roseville Assisted Technology Project, $1,000.
Tonight.
Guess we will
Okay.
mail that.
Mail that, yeah.
The next one is Defending the Cause Regional Alliance for establishing a local office or training location, $9,000. And the last one I have is Roseville Historical Society for a museum virtual education program for $5,000.
Vanessa, wait. Sorry.
And good evening again, everyone. I have 3 to distribute here happily. The first goes to St. Vincent de Paul Society for their food locker program, and the total of $20,792.
Check his membership card.
I was here for the Historical Society, but I'm a member of them too. You know where to send this one? You got my email address?
We have photo evidence of him collecting it.
We do. It's on video, Richard. Everybody saw it.
Face ID, Richard.
Next, I have the Advocates for Mentally Ill Housing Incorporated for housing and supportive services in the amount of $24,071. Thank you. I think I gave you the other check there, Richard. Third one is St. Vincent de Paul Society for the, wait, did I say that already?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I meant to start with Placer Veterans Stand Down. The last check I have is Placer Veterans Stand Down Incorporated for $9,358.
Thank you very much. I'd like to say a few words of thank you.
Absolutely.
To the Grants Advisory Commission, we appreciate and we are very supportive, and thank you very, very much for your grant for us tonight. Most of our committees here, we have a former judge from New York is on our committee, Peter. Gary, a 32-year veteran of the Coast Guard and the Air Force. Kristen is our grant writer. And Dan, behind me, Dan Cartwright is also an Army veteran. I'm a Brigadier General, Army retired. Gary had 42 years service. Gary had experience in Vietnam, so did I. I had 42 years in the military, but I wanted to tell you that the grants you've been able to give us, because of your help and support, our stand down of the 27 stand downs in the state of California is one of the flagship stand downs, and we've helped over 400 veterans at the last stand down, and we look forward to helping them with your support and help. We are very much appreciated. So thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Good evening, everyone. Please help me congratulate the Tommy Apostolos Fund for the Tommy Apostolos Shopping Day for $14,000. Next is Stand Up Placer for the Roseville Embedded Advocate Response Program for $30,000.
I'd also like to just make a brief thanks. I want to thank you all at the Grants Commission for supporting this new venture that we hope is going to be a game changer. There were 100 police calls to us for assistance for domestic violence across the county in May. We normally average, because you guys have seen my applications, they're normally about 750 to 800 for the entire year. So thank you for helping to make it possible for us to have somebody go on scene right away and get there before the flowers do so we can help more people.
Thank you.
And the last check I have is for Wellness Within Cancer Support Services for Wellness Within Improving Impacts of COVID-19 and Cancer for $23,269.
I have a Touch of Understanding for disability awareness programs for $20,000.
Thank you. Just real quick, this will provide our award-winning workshop for 650 children in the Roseville area. Thank you very much.
And then our next recipient is Lighthouse Counseling Family Resource Center, ACEs in the Age of COVID, for $25,000. And then the last one that I have is Seniors First Meals on Wheels for $22,622.
Thank you, everyone, for coming here for the presentations tonight. It's just so lovely to have everyone back in person and be able to share this moment with all of you. First up tonight, I have Placer County Law Enforcement Chaplaincy for Organizational and Mission Support in the amount of $12,077.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for what you do. Yes. Oh, there's Lisa. Thank you. Next, I have the Sierra College Foundation Care Pack Project for $16,292.
Thank you. Thank you from Sierra College students. Thank you.
And last, we have the Keaton's Child Cancer Center, Keaton's Child Cancer Alliance, the Family Navigator Strategic Program, in the amount of $16,363. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me say a quick word to the Grants Advisory Committee and Commission. Thank you so much on behalf of fellow board members, our board chair, director of operations, our team, and most importantly, the children and families that we serve. We cannot thank you enough for allowing us to grow and further develop our Family Navigator program to help address the trauma, the adverse childhood experiences, and the increased need for mental health support for the child, the patients, siblings, and family members all impacted in our local community. Thank you. Hundreds will receive support thanks to you. Thank you all.
And I get to wrap everything up for our last three recipients who I'm sure are waiting with bated breath for their checks. The first one I have is for Campus Life Connection for Roseville Thriving Youth in the total of $11,934. Next is Child Advocates of Placer County for their Prosper Placer Family Mentors Program in the total of $10,363. Absolutely.
Thank you so much. My name is Katya. I'm the Director of Family Services. This is my first check, so I'm very excited. Thank you so much, and we'll help more families in the Roseville area, especially Latino ones. Thank you.
And lastly, the Gathering Inn for their homeless emergency shelter and supportive services in the total of $27,612. Thank you.
Interesting.
Well, that concludes the check presentations. Thank you all very much for attending, for applying, for all the good work you're doing in the community. Next order of business is commissioner and staff reports. So I guess we start with commission, unless you guys would like to start. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I did, yes, I did. Roseville with her. Several people actually.
Because they don't want to listen to our staff reports. They don't want to listen to our board staff reports. Do we even have anything?
They might each.
Okay, well.
What are you doing?
if you guys have anything, or should we start with the commissioners?
I do have something really quick. If you want me to go first, I can. Yeah, so I just wanted to take a quick moment and recognize our grants secretary, Melissa Hagan. This is going to be her last meeting. She's retiring from city service as of July 16th. So I wanted to say a big thank you to Melissa for all the work she's put into the commission over the last couple of years. And then I also wanted to thank, for those long-term commissioners, Laura Mattioli. She is also going to be retiring from city service. Her last day will be August 6th. And she also put in many, many years to the Grants Commission as the liaison. So I would like to say a big thank you to her for her time and her commitment to the Grants Commission. And with that, I just want to wish both Melissa and Laura a healthy and happy retirement.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Melissa. Okay. And then with Melissa going, we have a new staff assistant. I don't know if you wanted to introduce.
So we do have Mara Walsh, and she will be filling in for Melissa as our secretary.
Welcome, Mara. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if there are any other commissioner reports, comments?
I can start with comments. First of all, especially thank you, Melissa and Laura, from the rookie. I never got to meet you, and you helped me so much, and now you're retiring, and this is the first time I've gotten to see your face, and I don't think I ever did get to see Laura Mattioli in real life, but you were a treasure to work with, and thank you for keeping me straight and teaching me hopefully right. And Rob, we'll miss you. Thank you so much for, again, bringing me in and helping me learn the ways, and I appreciate it, and good luck. I'd like to, again, say what an honor it was to be a part of this process. I would also like to emphasize how important it was during this process for me at the beginning to get invitations and out to actually go see some of these nonprofits and meet them and hear from them the work that they do, because that is a huge, colorful picture that adds to what you're reading when the grant comes around, and see what they do, to know and to have actually been on their facility and see it. I'm hoping to get back to that now that we're where we're at with COVID. So I really encourage nonprofits this next cycle to please reach out to us, especially the rookies in the room. We look forward to meeting you now that we have the opportunity. So thank you.
Thank you. Good reminder. We can go down the row. I don't know if you have any comments. You don't have to, though.
Thank you, everyone, for welcoming me. I feel very excited to be here and being a part of this and learning from everyone. And it sounds like I have some big shoes to fill, so.
I just want to thank the citizens of Roseville for all that they bring. You could see tonight by the attendance that there's an energy here and a commitment to helping one another strengthen our community. So I just want to say thank you to them. Most of the people here have exited and they're enjoying some refreshments outside. But for those of you tuning in at home, this is for you, and hopefully they'll get the word. I want to thank each and every one of our staff members. This year was exceptionally challenging in a lot of different ways. First, of course, having these meetings remotely. Second, we did a lot, as Commissioner Liss indicated, we did a lot of work behind the scenes, and it was because of your commitment and your guidance and your thoroughness that we were able to accomplish the deliverables that we set out to achieve. So this is a strong commission because of you. So I just wanted to thank you all and wish everyone who's leaving, Melissa and Laura, all the best. I hope we see you around town in different ways. So thank you. And then to my fellow commissioners, thank you. I learned a lot from all of you this year, and we went through some really frank discussions, but I think we all landed in a really good place, and it's just going to serve the citizens of Roseville better. So thank you.
Oh, Thank you for that. That was really amazing. I just wanted to say thank you for selecting me to be on the Grants Commission. I've learned so much already being on it. I've already started to apply some of the skills I've learned here into some of my other clubs at school. So I've been like really happy about that because then it all looks official. And I've learned like a lot about professionalism, and I'm really happy and excited about that. And I feel like that could really benefit me towards in the future. And I can definitely see myself in the future becoming more involved with city government because I wasn't too aware of it before, but now like seeing it and being involved in it, it really makes me want to do something for my community when I become of age to where I can do that. So I just wanted to say thank you all for inspiring me and letting me learn from you guys. It's been great.
Thank you. Thank you, Jenna. That was very inspirational. And I wish you all the wonderful things as you move through your academic and your life careers. So as a closing note, I'm thankful to everybody here, the commissioners. Thank you for a fruitful, albeit as Commissioner Audra said, that, we did have frank discussions, and I agree that we have a much cleaner work product than we have in the last couple of years. And also, a huge thank you to staff. Melissa and Laura will miss you terribly. I will miss you terribly. And because we've been together for a very long time, and I wish you all in the best in retirement. Welcome to Mara officially again, and again, huge thank you to the entire team that helped us both with the commission-specific tasks, but as well as the technology and managing the filming, the Zoom links, the call-ins, the emails. It was a tremendous effort, and we made it. And this was surreal and bittersweet at the same time. Thanks to Commissioner Liss as well, and looking forward to seeing what the new year brings.
Well, you guys have said it all, so I don't want to repeat, but yeah, definitely thanks all around to the different community groups. This community is very special, and it's a huge part because of all the different nonprofits and wonderful organizations that we have, and it's awesome that we have an opportunity to support them. Fellow commissioners, looking forward to working with Commissioner Reed, and thanks so much. We've been on the commission the same time, so it's been a great experience. And then this past year, we did have a lot going on, and I'm happy to hear that we feel like it's been successful. And we will, at probably the September meeting, have a debrief on the process. I feel like, continuous improvement. If there are things we could do better, we want to know about them. We want an open process. And Youth Commissioner Bashir, it's been a pleasure to have you. I admire you. You've been very articulate. You haven't been someone who's too shy to share what you're thinking, and I really appreciate that. And I don't think technically your term is up until a few more months, so we're love to have you continue to participate if that works for you. So, and yes, staff, you guys have been awesome. We look forward to continuing to work with those who are staying. But Melissa and Laura, if you're listening, definitely appreciate all of the things you guys have done. And even though you're retired, you can still come back. So I think that's everything, and I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Commissioner Perez, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I will second that.
All right, we got the reverse order. So Commissioner Perez has made a motion to adjourn. Commissioner Flynn second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, I think it's no, not nay. Nay is for horses, but. All right, the motion passes. We are adjourned. Thank you all very much.